How does WIPO protect traditional knowledge? Have you ever wondered how traditional knowledge is safeguarded in our modern world? The World Intellectual Property Organization, often referred to as WIPO, plays a significant role in this area. Traditional knowledge encompasses practices, skills, and innovations that communities have developed over generations. However, protecting this knowledge can be tricky because it often doesn't fit into typical intellectual property categories. WIPO addresses this challenge by creating frameworks that integrate traditional knowledge protection within existing intellectual property systems. They are also working on new legal instruments specifically designed for this unique type of knowledge. This approach includes both defensive and positive protection measures. Defensive protection is about preventing unauthorized use of traditional knowledge. For instance, WIPO supports the establishment of databases that document existing traditional knowledge. These databases can include information about traditional medicines or agricultural practices. By documenting this knowledge, communities can challenge patent applications that claim novelty over what is already known to them. This helps prevent situations where outsiders patent inventions based on traditional knowledge without recognizing or sharing benefits with the original holders. On the other hand, positive protection empowers communities by giving them rights over the use and commercialization of their knowledge. Some traditional knowledge can be protected under existing laws, like trademarks for traditional products. However, many communities need specialized systems that acknowledge collective ownership and customary laws. WIPO is actively negotiating an international legal instrument that will define traditional knowledge, identify rights holders, and set rules for consent and benefit sharing. This aims to protect the rights of traditional knowledge holders while allowing for innovation and public access. In the realm of patent law, WIPO has introduced a requirement for patent applicants to disclose if their invention is based on traditional knowledge associated with genetic resources. This means they must identify the indigenous or local community source. This measure promotes transparency and helps prevent unjust patents on inventions derived from traditional knowledge. From a trademark perspective, WIPO encourages the use of trademarks and geographical indications to protect traditional products and cultural expressions. This helps communities maintain their identity and economic interests. However, adapting trademark law to recognize collective ownership remains a challenge. WIPO's protection of traditional knowledge involves several practical steps. They encourage national authorities to implement enforcement mechanisms against misappropriation and requiring prior informed consent for the use of traditional knowledge. They also develop databases that document traditional knowledge as evidence against wrongful intellectual property claims. Additionally, WIPO is negotiating international treaties to establish specialized protection tailored to the collective and cultural characteristics of traditional knowledge. Overall, WIPO's approach seeks to integrate traditional knowledge protection into the international intellectual property framework. They recognize the unique nature of traditional knowledge and the rights of indigenous and local communities to control and benefit from their heritage. By adapting existing laws and creating new legal tools, WIPO aims to ensure that traditional knowledge is respected and preserved for future generations.